Hello Aries, how you doing? Thanks for watching. Andy here. Gonna do some tarot cards for you in just a tick. I'm just gonna have a quick drink of water first actually. So how are you guys doing? It's been not the easiest of times for Aries really, because we had the new moon in Aries not long ago, but we just had full moon in Libra, which brought a great sense of balance and has been good for a lot of people, but it's also had people kind of cooling down on their plans. So let's have a look at what's going to happen. And this is a tarot card now I'm asking for, please, for Aries for April the 22nd to the 28th. In fact, you know what? Let's do a 3-card spread because that's what I was going to do and I forgot. But there we go. Easy to forget what you're about, actually. And I'm always I say these random things and I'm sure they come from my guides, so I'm going to read into that. And so that it's just been too easy for, not for you so much to forget things, as for things to get forgotten around you, Aries, because you have put so much into your plans and you've always got good intentions. So, you know, there's always good intentions underlying things with Aries somewhere along the line. So, okay, let's pull 3 cards now. And this is from the Radiant Rider-Waite deck that I've been using since since I became a medium. I've been reading the tarot since the 1980s, and around the time I became a medium, I decided to invest in the Radiant Rider-Waite to do readings with. And, oh, now then. Oh, that's cool. I've just got the deck upside down. Right. I thought it was reversed for a minute, but I'm just going to check and no, the whole deck was reversed. So there we go. The whole deck is reversed, and isn't that just the case of life, the way things have gone? Because there was all that rushing, furious energy and power behind the kind of Aries spirit, the ram-like spirit of pushing things forward. And temperance has come into the picture now. In the form of Libra, in the form of the Libra full moon. No doubt that's very significant there. But look at this character. To me, there's a lot of alchemy in this card. You know, you can't make water flow at an angle like that. It always comes straight down. In nature, in the laws of physics. So we've got to think a little bit about alchemy there, Aries. Okay, and in taking a bit of a rest, in doing a bit less work, it's a case of what we often say is a sort of British saying. I think it's a Yorkshire saying actually. More haste, less speed. In other words, you'll kind of get things done a lot quicker if you're not trying to go too fast, because it's so easy to fall flat when you're going too fast. So temperance in this case, Aries, is about kind of calming things down. I'm also drawn to the word temper, that's part of the word temperance, and just thinking, you know, holiday season, it's not too difficult for people to lose their temper. And we've got a tricky alignment actually, because actually on Easter Monday we've got the sun, which is in Taurus, and that is actually going to conjunct Uranus as well. So that's really going to oh, it's really hard to say whether it's going to be positive or negative, you know, and almost like Capricorn, and this is for Aries, but almost like Capricorn, the Aries are going to want to hang on to those plans. But I've just said it, take a rest, okay? Take a rest. Let's have a look at the middle card here, and we've got the 5 of Cups. And there's a lot of meaning I could attach to this card for Aries, but most particularly for this week now, which is April the 22nd to the 28th, I'm going to point to this 5 of Cups card and say that this guy is kind of, you know, he's just too upset. And it is part of the traditional meaning of this card. The 3 cups here kind of overturned and whatever was in them is spilled out. And he's completely unaware of the 2 that he's got behind him there. And this, again, is the point of taking a rest, Aries. It really is reinforcing that very strongly with me. And that's what I'm really drawn to in this card. He also appears to be a long way from home, and he's got a big bridge to cross there. But it looks like a bridge that would be easy enough to cross, just a bit of a long journey. So take a bit more time to get there, Aries. Okay, let's come up a bit closer to the camera there. I've got the 5 of Cups for you. But, you know, cups can be half empty, they can be half full. It's very much up to you, well worth thinking about. So we've got the Temperance card telling us to take a rest. We've got the 5 of Cups telling us it's all to play for, just not right now. And then we come to this one, and now how do I find something cheerful to say about the 3 of Swords? Well, Aries, it's happened. That's the bottom line. This card doesn't brim over with positivity. It's rather a dark-looking sky, but it is purple. There's healing in there, so we're looking at healing tears, Aries, and possibly an emotional time, particularly actually when we get that the Sun conjuncting Uranus on Easter Monday. But going forward through the week, it's that kind of week. Emotions indicated there, but healing tears. And the point here is that the worst is over. The worst is in some way in the past, actually, is what I feel. That's my kind of psychic interpretation of what we're seeing here. And this cloud here in particular makes me think of a crescent moon, which will always come up to fullness again. And there is a definite falling off of energy this week, Aries. Let me just reach down. My table's not big enough, so I've got stuff spread out on the floor and everything. Because I have the memory of half a tennis ball, that's the truth. Coming up, actually on Tuesday the 23rd is Capricorn moon, and then there's an Aquarius moon on Friday the 26th. That Aquarius moon is actually an Aquarius half moon. It gets to half moon just after that. And there's also apogee on Sunday, when just before the moon enters Pisces on Sunday, there's apogee. And that is when the moon is the furthest away she can get from Earth. It's kind of an egg-shaped cycle that she goes on. Sometimes she's closer to Earth, which is perigee when she's closest. Sometimes she's further away, which is apogee. And that's coming up, so we're kind of all on the way towards waning energy. And that is, going to really make things feel a little bit empty. But communicate carefully, Aries, because however much things might seem to have reached a lull, everything's still ticking over, everything's still happening, because there are still great things to come. It's been quite an eventful first few months of the year, but there's more to come. There really is. There's always more to come. Whichever aspect of the spiritual life we look at. And really a lot more to come, Aries, so don't mourn the loss too much. Mourn it a bit, get it out of your system, but then it's time to get back. Not that exactly in the next week, it's not, but very soon it's going to be time to get down to doing it. Let's have a drink of water, guys. I'm talking too fast and forgetting stuff, not good. Anyway, let me quickly just break off a minute and show you this. This wand is going to be the subscriber giveaway that I've been talking about. I haven't done a giveaway for a little while, so do get subscribing for a chance to win it. It is very, very earthy in its energy, very, very grounded. It actually is carved from just a stick that I found lying on the ground. It's spalted sycamore, and it's got a very wild grain to it. That's why I liked it. So it's been carved in what I might call a rustic sort of a way to, pick up on the earth energy side of it. And it's also got, it's kind of difficult, but you can see there's a lovely shine to that silver lace agate, that ball on the end. And on the front here we have a very natural quartz point, which I've added some celestite chips there as well. Again, to lift the energy, to elevate things a bit, because that's what these things are all about. But it's very grounded. I'll post it anywhere in the world to a lucky subscriber. So get subscribing, tap the bell to make sure you don't miss anything. Because, guys, I need to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I really need your help with this. If I've got 1,000 subscribers, I can get back to doing the live psychic readings. And it was live psychic readings right here on YouTube that kicked off the whole Twig brother thing. Brought a lot of us together. Met many more people since then, because YouTube kind of changed and I have to go back to recording stuff and uploading it. And that's been fun too, but I would really love to get back to the psychic readings. So if you haven't subscribed yet, Aries, Taurus, everybody, please subscribe, okay, because it's going to make a big difference. Now then, into Kyle Gray, Keepers of the Light now, and I'm going to ask for an oracle card to give a bit of body, a bit of definition, a bit of signification to the 3-card tarot we've got there, which is number 14, Temperance, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords for Aries. So I'm asking now for an oracle card for Aries for the week April 22nd to the 28th, 2019. An oracle card for Aries for April the 22nd to the 28th, 2019. An oracle card, please, for Aries for the 22nd to the 28th of April, 2019. Okay, one half fell out there, but then it sort of fell back in. So I decided to keep shuffling, and I'm glad I did, because this is a great card to give anybody, and this is for Aries for April the 22nd to the 28th. It's Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. What does it say? You are safe, angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. Okay, so we're putting that with everything else, and that's particularly good in the light of the Three of Swords, because now we know there's a bit of angel protection going on. Now we know Archangel Michael is on the case, but like any angel, we've got to ask him, okay? And the healing is underpinning the whole thing. Loads more earth energy again, guys. Think one, think earth energy, think subscribe to Twig Brother. Okay, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, you know what to do. Leave me a comment, we'll share the journey, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.